Alright, so what is up, you guys? We're out here today and we're working on Jose's 240SX, the 93 dual cam, if you guys were wondering. And today he's got some products that we're going to be installing. Suspension products. What's up?
You still got some pussy juice on your lip from this morning.
Oh, good. Well, what we're going to be installing today is in that box right there. You guys can see it. I don't know if I'm pointing the camera at it. But yeah, that box over there. Look at this dude struggling over here. Look at him.
Fuck you. Okay, hold on. Lefty, listen right side.
God damn, Jose. God damn.
Dude, fuck you, dude.
But it's over here in this box. Yeah, what we're installing. Pretty big box, so take a guess. He's under there working on what seems to be some suspension parts. So yeah, I'm just gonna open the box and show you guys. In this little tiny box, we got some, what looks to be some tow rods. So. And then we got, let's see. What is this? Got some freaking coilovers.
About fucking time.
Some no-name coilovers. Some Amazon special coilovers. Fuck it. It's gonna make a car though. It should handle better than the stock suspension because his stock suspension is like blown. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're putting in coilovers and tow rods in this video, you guys. So let's get it. Alright, so starting out, we got the 2 bolts up top that are like right in here. Those are done. Then we got that 1 bolt down there. Let's give it a good whack. Boom. Boom. That's 1.
1 down, 3
Literally that easy. Just 2 bolts and the bottom bolt. Good whack. Drops right out. So basically, Jose, what you're going to want to do before you put it in, you're definitely not going to want to. You don't want to match that because you're going to be lower regardless. You do want to set your spring preload though. Okay, so I actually just watched a video because apparently my springs and my coilovers, they're not set to preload or whatever, spring preload, whatever you want to call it. But what Chelsea Nofa did was, don't quote me on anything because I have to probably go back and rewatch the video, but he basically got it to where this spring was like you could twist it around like and move it basically, and then he tightened this top one up, moved it up just to where it's like barely, like you can barely move the spring, and then he raised this one up to that level or whatever. I forgot what the fuck it was, but you just basically have to have the spring to where it's like barely able to move, and then you like raise it up like the length of the spanner wrench or some shit, so it's like 5 millimeters of preload or some shit like that. But look up Chelsea Nofa's video on how to set spring preload, and it should help you guys if you guys are installing coilovers for the first time, so you have it set right. But now what you do want to do is make sure that you have the right ride height matching this coilover with this coilover over here. So yeah, just match your coilovers and set the preload and you should be good. Guys, so basically what we got done, got 1 coilover in, and then we also got tow rod right there, that's in, and then we got that on the other side too. So the rear is basically done. We just got to tighten everything up for the most part. So yeah, well, we don't got this tow arm in over here, but we're about to. So yeah, let's see what basically what we're doing. Basically after anything you do suspension wise, you want to get alignment, but what we're doing right now is taking this tow arm and just matching it with the old tow arm Even though it's not really gonna do us anything, but it's gonna put us like in ballpark range of when he has to get the alignment. So yeah, if you guys are ever switching out any parts like this, just match it up, like the bolt holes go right here, and like lengthen it up to where it's like it actually reaches and stuff, so that when you put it in, it's as if it was like a stock arm, and then when whoever's doing your alignment goes in there, it's not too far off, even though this is probably gonna be like hella far off because it's getting dropped so low. We're not slamming it, but it's still a major drop. So yeah, that's where we are right now, and after we do that and tighten everything up back here, then we're gonna be doing the fronts. God damn, Jose. Oh shit, moment of truth. Jose is low in the rear now. It's actually not too low.
It's pretty good.
Yep. Now we just gotta get rid of this
Garbage.
Yep. What?
Yeah, that looks so good. I need some better rims now.
Yeah. A little bit wider.
Yeah, a little bit better. Hell yeah.
Alright, on over to the front. We're off to a good start.
Oh, geez.
We got the 2 bolts right here. Those are off. Taking the 3 bolts up top off. So they can get his shit together. Come on now.
Fuck you guys.
Come on. Boom. Look at that. Fuck that thing.
Damn.
It's ugly. Oh yeah, so I figured out how to do spring preload. Well, for BC coilovers at least. So I'm just applying it to these right here. What you want to do is you want to loosen this top one down. So of course you're going to bring this little thing down, and then you want to loosen this one down to where this, you're able to turn it with your hands. Basically, you want to be able to turn the spring with your hands. Then you want to loosen this back up with your hand until it gets like hand tight. Basically, this top ring, hand tight for the top ring, and then you want to basically bring this one, since it's probably gonna be down here somewhere, bring it all the way back up to where it's touching this one but not like tight, and then you want to tighten this one with the spanner wrench until you have about this much like distance in between. And then once you get that much distance in between, tightening this top one up, then you want to tighten this one all the way up and then tighten them, and that's how you set your spring preload. Apparently that's like 4mm or 5mm spring preload from what Chelsea DeNova said. So I watched the video and I thought I'd just like mention that. So yeah. Alright guys, so as you see here, we got a grinder, and that's no bueno, but we got this bolt and stuck. The bolt seems to be stripped, so I don't know how the freak we were going to get it off, but it didn't want to come off. Like, I can just sit here and turn this thing until my freaking arm falls off, but it does nothing. So what we're doing is just grinding it off. So oh yes, oh, right. Okay, so that's that. That's off. Boom. All right, you guys. So we got the last one in. Same thing as the other side. If you guys didn't already know, it's just 2 bolts right there and the 3 bolts up top. And then you have the brake line thingy over here. But we don't really do that, so it's not mandatory, but it's better if you do it so that you don't have your brake line get caught up in the car turning and stuff. But yeah, so that's basically it for this video. It's probably a short one. There's probably a lot of coilover videos out there on YouTube already, but yeah, that's what we had to go through. We had to grind off that thing, the top bolt for the top head of the coilover, the old strut, and then basically just pop the new coilover in there. And then also I'd like to add, if you guys do like coilovers and stuff, make sure like on a 240, I know that my toe was like jacked up like a shit ton, but you want to go get an alignment like ASAP. But I would just recommend just getting a adjustable toe arm, and camber arm if you have the extra funds. But I'd say toe is more important than camber, because camber, it does eat away at the tires, but it's not that bad as like toe. Toe will like destroy your tires like super fast. So make sure you get an alignment, because you don't want to have your toe off in the rear and in the front. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then please do leave a like and subscribe, you guys, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. So later, you guys.